In this video, we're going to take a look at NETRON CLU2, which is the free app that you can download from the Obsidian website to discover and configure any NETRON device on your network. So as you can see here, I've just launched the app on my PC and it's done a full network discovery and it's found various devices. So what's it looking for? Well, CLU2 is going to do, first and foremost, an LLRP scan. You don't need to worry too much about that, but that's basically the protocol that NETRON devices can be discovered over. What's really nice about that protocol is it means you can find devices even if they're on a different subnet. So I'm on a 192.168.1 IP scheme on my laptop, very kind of common IP scheme that you'll want to use on a local private network. And you can see I've got all of my various devices on that IP scheme, but I can also see my EN4, which is still on its default 2.IP scheme. So what's really nice about that, I can find this device even though it's on a different subnet. Normally, I should not be able to do that in normal networking, but I can indeed see it, and I can go to the IP address configuration, and I can actually go and then set it to a valid static IP address, or in my case, I'm actually going to go and set it to a DHCP address and click Save and click Apply. That's because I've got a NS8 NETRON switch on this network that's acting as a DHCP server. So I can go ahead and readdress my EN4, bring it in range, and that way I can access all of the various other functions such as the web browser. So I got my nice overview page here that we're looking at. I can see all of my devices listed, but as well as discovering NETRON devices, CLU2 will also perform an ArtNet discovery as well. So any devices that are discoverable over the ArtNet, they're going to display in here as well. So I've got a third-party ArtNet gateway from a different manufacturer that will show in here as well. Of course, you're not going to be able to have as many configuration functions if you're using third-party devices. If you're using NETRON devices, you will be able to fully discover and configure them from in the app. But it is quite useful that you can still discover third-party devices as well. And that also includes controllers. So ArtNet sources or ArtNet controllers will also appear in here as well as devices. So you get a nice sense of all of the various devices that might be on your network. In the next video, we're going to take a look at how we can start to sort and filter this screen. But before we dive into that video, it's just worth mentioning if you're somebody that works a bit more graphically, you can always go to the Network tab and see all of your fixtures listed out in here as well. This is also where we can see RDM devices, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the next video as well.